Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today, friends. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There is plenty of content to catch up on. And if you're returning, well, friends, I tell you all the time, you guys know what's up. I love hanging out with you, and it's also my hope that you enjoy hanging out with me too. Thank you for coming back and spending more of your precious time with me, friends. Let's get to it. Today, we're going to be looking into the person on your mind and what's next between you. We are going to start off the reads by checking into your current energy between you and this person and seeing what's going on. That part should help you connect to the group. And then we'll be looking into what's next and we'll be pulling some advice and guidance for you. Friends, you guys know what's up. It's a collective reading on YouTube, so only take what resonates. If you are one of those people that gets frustrated when the same story is coming out over and over, and you want something new, then maybe lay off of the channel for just a bit and allow the energy to move through. I know that sometimes that's the biggest complaint, but you guys know if I made up the stories, based off of what you guys wanted to hear. I don't think that's why you guys are coming here. So, with all that being said, friends, you guys know what's up. There is three groups to choose from. We have group number one, group number two, and group number three. Whenever you're ready, I'll meet you at your reading. Hello, my group number ones. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. It's actually a patch, but it's fine. Friends, this says Black Tourmaline Bra Club. So maybe you're like me and you just shove crystals in every which place you can. My group number ones, thank you for joining me here today, my babies. You guys know what's up. We are going to be looking into the person on your mind and what's next between you or in the situation. We are going to be looking into your current energy, and this part of the reading should help you connect to this group. And then we'll be looking into what's next, and we'll also be getting some advice and guidance for you. My group number ones, you guys already know, it's a collective reading on YouTube, so only take what resonates and leave the rest. This reading is meant to apply to anyone in your life. It doesn't have to be romantic. So yeah, just take the messages as they apply. And if the energy that's coming through is someone that you didn't intend for it to be, and it's describing a past person for you, that just means that you're at a different point than the rest of that group. So it's probably not your read, friends. All right, let's get to it, my group number ones. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for the collective and my group number ones. My group number ones, please, Spirit, how will they know this is their group? What's the current energy between my group number ones and this person? All right, friends, think of the person that we're checking in on today. What's the current energy between my group number ones and this person on their mind, the person they're coming to this reading for? How will my group number ones know that this reading is for them? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones. What's the current energy between my group number ones and this person that they're coming to this reading for? Thank you, Spirit. All right, we have 10 of Cups in reverse. So I'm already getting like falling out, or yeah, we're not happy with the situation. And as I say that, the Sun in reverse. I also saw, what else did I see when I was shuffling? I forgot. It'll come back out if it needs to. But it was another indicator that someone's not happy with something here. All right, we have the King of Cups and the Lovers. You could be dealing with a water sign or a Gemini. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Leo is also coming through. Okay, so I can't tell if you guys are talking or not. I do think that even if you do interact, you guys aren't on the same page. With this Three of Cups in reverse, the Sun in reverse, it's almost like I'm having a hard time. Maybe this is like um, someone's wondering when they're going to see the other person again, or I don't know. We'll see what this is, because that Lover is upright and the Four of Wands and the King of Cups. Someone over here is like doing maybe what's best for them, or making a choice to level up in some way, whether it's in this connection with you or in their career, their work, or maybe someone's working towards a milestone or something like that. And it's taking their energy, their effort. That's what they're choosing to do. Why the Three of Cups in reverse? What's the energy between my group number ones and this person? Yeah, it's either work is keeping you apart, or we can't, it's like nothing long term can happen here. that Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse. There's either family, work, career, or something that's kind of in the way. Now, at the same time, yeah, I was picking up that it's like, whatever this is, this Nine of Swords in reverse, the Sun in reverse. It's like either someone is choosing not to worry about this. It's like, oh, it's all right. I know what's going on. I wish it was different, but that's just how it is right now. So it's maybe a feeling like that. Or the other thing could be maybe you feel like you or the other person is maybe acting unbothered over the circumstances. I feel like things are touch and go between you with this Two of Pentacles. It's like up and down, back and forth. Why the King of Cups? Why the Lovers? I'm getting like a lot of missing. And why the Four of Wands? So someone's also like nervous to reunite with you or see you again, or this could even be like feeling trapped in their circumstances. Again, if it's work, it could be that they're just, yeah, they feel stuck. There could be something that requires their attention. Someone here could be working towards like their wishes. So again, it's like maybe they dedicated themselves to something and they're about to level up. I do feel you guys are either missing each other or you miss this person, or I don't know, this Five of Pentacles. It's like there's some kind of it doesn't feel the best. Now, let's see what else I can get here. Why this Two of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups in reverse? Why the Two of Pentacles? Yeah, someone can't let something go or is having a hard time closing out some kind of chapter. If there was conflict between you guys, it's almost like we let it go. No, we don't. I don't know. I'm surprised we don't have the Five of Swords because I am feeling that a little bit. All right, why the Three of Cups in reverse with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Three of Cups in reverse with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, this is what's stopping or what's kind of in the way. Maybe it's other people as well. Say that this is a situation with someone that you work with, and maybe that's this outside situation or this other factor that's kind of keeping you guys apart. Tell me about this King of Cups. So someone here is doing what they think is best or approaching this situation in a way that they think it's best. Yeah, someone misses you or you miss them. I am getting that there's a feeling of missing, and they're maybe trying to think of when's the next time? When's the next time I'll be able to see group number one or interact with them, or, it's been a while or I miss them. But they do feel stuck. Tell me about the Lovers and the Nine of Cups. Messages for my group number ones. Yeah, it's like they can't focus on that right now. Or yeah, it's like as much as they want to, they can't, or one of you can't. Why the Four of Wands with the Eight of Swords? With the Fool. Some of them are nervous. Yeah, depending on who this is, they could be nervous about seeing you again, or again, just feeling stuck. And they're very much looking forward to when they're done with this, or when it's, when they have more time, or when they pull through. I don't know. There's something here about when that keeps coming through. Why the Sun in reverse with the Nine of Swords in reverse? I do feel, this is a timeless reading. Yeah, you guys have mutual love for each other. So it's like you understand. I also feel like this is going to be the energy through Leo season. So I would definitely say that this feels like it's someone that can't wait to reunite, see you, hang out, have lunch, dinner, whatever. It just depends who it is. Come visit you, take you out, have a new beginning with you, do something new with you. But they just can't right now. They're working on some kind of success, and honestly, it feels like they don't have time for much. Yeah. This person, they kind of close off or like hunker down when they got a lot going on, or at least that's kind of what they're doing right now, is what it feels like. We have Scorpio. It's interesting. This person's saying no a lot. No, I can't meet up. No, I can't go there. Or it's not that they want to, but it's again, it's like they have to. So right now they can't be, they don't really have the time or energy. Like I'm almost getting that if they did make plans, they wouldn't even be present and in the moment. Life be life. And what was I saying? Scorpio. Yeah, we already said water signs. We have Aries with that full card, and we have Taurus and Libra with the Empress. All right. If that sounds like your situation, let's see. Let's see what's next. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. Messages for my group number ones. What's next between this person on my group number one's mind and my group number one's? What's next between this person that is on my group number one's mind and my group number one's? What's next between them? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number one's. What's next between them and this person? What can we know? What can you tell us? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number one's. What's next between them and this person? I kind of feel like what's next is a little bit more of this because it just doesn't feel like we can yet. Yeah, this justice in reverse, it's like it's not how we want it. It's not what I want. But nothing much is kind of changing in the next phase. Now, keep in mind when we talk about like the next phase, I always like to think about it like the next, like, I don't know, 6 weeks or so from whenever you watch this. It doesn't change how you guys kind of view each other or feel about each other. Or, we're going to see what the Seven of Swords is. Someone's hiding something. We'll see what that is. All right, messages. They're not owning up to something. We have the Empress. Why the Justice in reverse? Why the Justice in reverse? Yeah, because you're not getting what you want. Like, you're not, look, there's that Five of Swords. We're going to put that back. I didn't realize it was flipped over. Yeah, because it just feels like we still haven't made it happen yet in the upcoming weeks. Why the Queen of Wands? You're focused on your health, your aesthetics, as my daughter says. You don't have to be. You could just be focused on your crafts, your skills, whatever your passionate, fiery self is into. And it feels like you're doing this in a way that's it's helping you get out of your head. So for a lot of you, it could be spending time outside or like physical activity, or maybe you're getting your hair done, or you go get a mani pedi. I don't know. There's something here where it feels like you're kind of doing things that make you feel better and they kind of get you out of your head. Now, when it comes to, now flip the roles if you need to, when it comes to this other person, it's also on their mind of returning, coming back. You guys are maybe even having like missed connections where you're trying to make plans or you're trying to make something happen. You say hi to them, they say hi back. You say, how have you been? They say, good. How are you? I'm busy. Yeah, me too. And then it's just, it's give and take, but we're not making anything happen. This person, they do, or at least one of you feels powerless to, in the circumstances, like, there's nothing I can do about it. Maybe someone here, it's a lot of responsibilities that they have, or you're also kind of letting them lead perhaps, or they're letting you lead. Again, flip the roles if you need to. But I don't see much happening in the next few weeks from whenever you watch this. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What else? Please tell me about the Seven of Swords and the Death card. So this person's trying to they're trying to sneak away. They're trying to sneak something. Maybe sneak a visit, sneak a peek. I don't know. They're trying to sneak themselves on over. Or maybe this is even like them sneaking out of work. Or like, let me see if I can call in, or let me see if I can get away. Let me see if my professor will let me take that test earlier. I don't know, something like that, where maybe we are trying to manipulate the circumstances in order to put an end to this. This feels like it's on this person's side, because you're like, oh, whenever it happens, it happens. And this person, there's something here where they're like, no, I'm gonna try and see if I can, um, you know, move some things around, manipulate my schedule, do something, so that we can close this. We can finally see each other or reconnect, or it feels like it's on their mind. It doesn't feel like they're telling you this. Again, flip the roles if you need to. But whoever this is, the schemer isn't letting on to their plans. I'm just calling it a schemer because someone is going to be trying to scheme. All right, tell me about the Empress and the Magician in reverse, please. Tell me about the Empress and the Magician in reverse. So, whoever, the Empress is, if it's you, it feels like, you're just kind of unbothered. You're just kind of, not that you're not bothered, but it doesn't feel like the effort is coming from your side. Um, you're just kind of like, whenever it happens, it happens. And this person, they might not be letting on to the fact that they are actually are trying to make it happen. Now, there are means of making things happen. I'm not going to lie. They could even tell a lie to get to you. They're trying to decide what that is. For some of you, it could be faking illness if they have to get out of something. For others of you, it could be, I don't know, whatever you got to do to escape your current circumstances and go somewhere else, right? Without being caught. Because this person feels like they can't be caught. Or, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's definitely a feeling here. I'm not saying you guys are secretly going to come together. I mean, maybe. If this is like a work thing, then you guys have like a racy little thing going on, and it's almost like a little game of who's looking at who, or eye contact or something like that. Are we going to make this happen? I don't know. Are we going to sneak away? Obviously, that's not for everyone, but I am picking up a little bit of that. But more so, I'm picking up two people that want to reunite, want to get something going, want something. And one of you is, like I said, they're scheming, they're plotting and scheming. Air signs, I mean, everybody came out, so I wasn't calling them, but yeah. Aries, Libra, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, water signs, fire, could be anybody. Libra with that justice, could be anybody. I mean, you already know who it should be. All right, let's get some advice and guidance for you if you even need it, my group number ones. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones. Can we get some advice and guidance for them? Any advice and guidance or anything else they need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones. And when it comes to this person on their mind, advice and guidance, please. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. What's their advice and guidance when it comes to this person and this situation? Thank you, Spirit. There could have been some like broken promises or something that happened again. And maybe they left you waiting, or they have been leaving you waiting. Maybe they even left you hanging and you're not really trusting them. You're like, yeah, sure. Yeah, you're like, nope, I'm not. Yeah, I feel like you're not worried about this because you know that they're unavailable, or you know that you just never know with them. You don't know what to expect. Tell me about the Three of Wands. What do my group number ones need to know? What's their advice and guidance? Because they just like don't follow through, or there's something here that we can't make happen. There's something about this person that's either like hard to kind of pin down, or they just live maybe an unconventional lifestyle, or they're just, they're King of Wands in reverse. They've broken promises before. They've told you they were gonna call you or meet up, and it didn't happen. So it just feels like you're not putting your eggs in that basket, which is a good thing. And that's just this is just validating and confirming that for you if that's what's been going on. A part of me does want to tell you that obviously you know your situation way better than me and my little cards can. So you already know that this person or their circumstances, they are how they are, and that hasn't really changed. but it does feel like there's a feeling of spontaneous or of just never knowing what to expect. I don't feel much is going to be happening, like I said, in the next few weeks. I do feel that there might be some movement, I don't know, a little bit after you watch, and after you watch this. And by a little bit, I mean, we have the 3 and the 2. So we were talking earlier about 6 weeks, and this is giving 5. So maybe there's something there about that. Um, you could also like be, I don't know, maybe you're wondering or you're expecting, that there's a possibility that this is going to happen, and that makes you excited and it would make you happy, but at the same time, you're not kind of holding your breath. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What else, please? Tell me about that 3 of Wands and that 2 of Wands. It's also like, yeah, like it just feels like things don't move forward. And then this person promises or they say they have an idea. Let's come up with another plan, is kind of what it feels like. So it's not going to be, I don't have to tell you. I think you already know if this is resonating. It's not like making plans is going to be easy, or it's not like you're really going to be able to some degree. Now, I also feel like this person, it's easier for them to kind of brush things off, or it's easier for them, they're on the other end of it, right? They're the ones that are, maybe, I'm not saying that it's all on them, like I'm sure you're busy too, but the energy is very focused on one of your sides as to what's in the way. So if that's them, it just feels like they don't really, it's like they know, but they don't know. It's like, yeah, they know that, you guys have been trying to see each other, but they also don't know what it's like when you're like, well, fuck, should I get ready? Should I get dressed? Are they really going to call? Are they really going to come over? Should I make plans for Saturday? Because they said we might go do this, but now someone else asked me if I want to hang out with them, like things like that, where it just kind of sucks. And that's why you kind of already know what to expect. So I don't think that this person has been affected by that type of maybe, scenario like maybe you have in the past. Because it just feels like you kind of already know. All right. So, yeah, I do think that this person wants to come in, have a new beginning, but I don't necessarily think it's going to be, they are who they are. We already talked about that. There is no miracle here that they're going to come in and follow through exactly on what they are going to say, and things are going to go according to plan. Do I think that if, you guys get together, this is someone that, you're going to enjoy your time with? Yeah, I definitely do. All right. Thank you, Spirit. All right. We have death, that Scorpio energy coming through. We're going to put these back. So transformation coming, putting an end to the current cycle between you guys. So magic did want to come through. Someone's trying to make it happen. We have stop, consciousness, and surrender. Look at, I love how the two circle cards came out together. Visually, they look pretty similar. One is consciousness and one is surrender. So already knowing what to expect, I feel like you see things for what they are and you just kind of surrender to it. Yeah, I feel like you and this person you guys are pretty drawn towards each other. Hold on, I just, off the top of my head, I don't know why I felt called to use this deck that I don't have out. There we go. Let's do a little 90s oracle situation today. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get some messages for you before we close out your reading. Last messages for my group number ones, please. This person on their mind, what can we know? What can you tell us? All right. We have AOL Messenger, incoming messages. This makes me think that, like I said, missed maybe plans, connections, something like that. A little bit of back and forth, but we still can't really meet up, go further, get together, something like that. Then we have trust the universe. That is part of the surrender. Let's put that right there. We have you are the creator of your destiny. Make it pretty. So that's what this person could be doing. Maybe someone here is very focused on work, on their career, on that kind of stuff. Then we have Hershey's Kissables. Candy coated mini kisses. So if this is romantic, this could be that you guys miss making out, kissing up on each other. Then we have chiclets, tiny size. Talk about short lived. So there's something here where either if you were to see each other, you wouldn't be able to see each other for very long, or I don't know, maybe this is someone that you don't know for very long. Something here has been short lived. Someone here could be short, as in stature. Um, all right, my group number ones, that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number twos. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into the person on your mind and what's next. We are going to start this reading by checking into the current energies between you. This part of the reading should help you connect to the group. And then we'll be asking the question, what's next? We'll also be pulling some advice and guidance for you. My group number twos, you guys already know what's up. It's a collective reading on YouTube, friends. So only take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. If I happen to pick up energy of someone that you didn't want to hear about, that's fine too. It just means the reading is not for you. All right, let's get to it. Thank you for joining me here, my babies. And thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number twos. My group number twos, please, Spirit. My group number twos. All right, friends, think of this person. Get a little, oh my gosh, I haven't used these cards in a long time. There we go. Get a little mental picture of them, friends. Let's tap in. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, this person on their mind, the person they're coming to this reading for. What's the current energy between my group number twos and this person? How will my group number twos know that this reading is for them? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. How will they know that this reading is for them? What can we know? What can you tell us? Thank you, Spirit. What's that current energy between them and this person on their mind? What can we know? We have the Four of Wands, the Page of Swords in reverse, and the Judgment in reverse. So it almost feels like you guys are ignoring each other. You guys may share something with this person, a job, a home, a community. I don't know, something where you guys may cross paths, or still you guys, it has you linked, but we're not talking. We're ignoring. Or at least someone is. We have the Two of Cups. We have Four of Swords. Okay, so Two of Cups, Four of Wands. I mean, there feels like there's a strong bond, a strong connection here. Maybe it's not that we're ignoring each other. Maybe it's that messages have been left ignored or on read, or maybe communication hasn't been the best. I definitely feel like there's an issue here with communication. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos. What's the current energy between them and this person? We have the High Priestess in reverse. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. So yeah, whatever this Four of Wands is, the thing that we talked about, that thing that either brings you together, it could also be the thing that that is, I guess we already kind of talked about that. That's kind of holding things back as well. Sorry, I kind of spaced out for a second. That was really weird. I was like mid-conversation. It was like Finding Dory. It's almost like my mind went blank. All right, we have Page of Swords. And maybe someone forgot. Maybe someone forgot to message you because there was a lot going on, perhaps. I don't know. Eight of Cups in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse. So wanting to return, or communication isn't helping you get things, push things any further. I do feel like there was either a stalemate or, again, an issue here with speaking, talking, coming together, and it's keeping things stagnant. Why the Judgment in reverse? Messages for my group number one. Interesting. I don't know why I called you group number one. My wires are getting crossed apparently in your reading, and I don't know why. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment in reverse. Okay. Two of Cups and the Death card. Why the Four of Swords in reverse? Nine of Swords. Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords. Maybe someone works nights, or like overnight shifts, or we're having, I don't know, maybe someone's up late thinking of this. I am sensing that there is some late night or some sleep problems. Or maybe this is when, like I said, maybe it's when someone thinks about it. So I feel like you're kind of well aware of the situation. So hopefully I'm just telling you things that are helping you connect to this group, because this high priestess in reverse, the devil in reverse, it tells me that you kind of see it, or you know what the issue is. Um, I kind of feel like for some of you, not for all, for some of you, very interesting. I don't know if there's like certain times when you guys have to ignore each other or they just can't answer you back because of the timing. For others, it could be that it's been so long that now we're just kind of, again, stalemate, ignoring this. I do think both of you think of each other, or I can't tell. We're not looking if this is no contact or if you are in contact. I mean, if you are in contact, I don't think there's much kind of going on. But I do kind of think that both of you hold space for each other, think of each other, feel this connection. Let's get more. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. What else can you tell us? What's the current energy between them and this person that they're coming to this reading for? Why the Page of Swords in reverse with the Eight of Cups in reverse? Something from the past, something was said, or something, mm-hmm, there's some kind of, something already happened and we haven't moved on from that. The Tower, it was unexpected. Whatever the event was, that's still a factor. There was maybe a sudden change. Oh, yeah, Tower, Wheel of Fortune. What else did I see over here? Oh, yeah, the Death card. Duh. A big drastic change. Maybe that's what you guys are hoping for. Maybe someone had a tower moment and they're having a hard time, like emotionally moving away from it, where maybe their thoughts, their energy, their, how they view things, it's based off of the past. Interesting. Someone here hasn't learned a karmic lesson, even though they've tried. Maybe they're in the process. Maybe someone's releasing themselves from something toxic, something karmic. Tell me about the Judgment in reverse. There's a lot of past energy here in your reading. Tell me about the Judgment in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune. Page of Wands. So what's driving someone is fun, dating, flirting, hooking up. So this could be, depending on who this is. By the way, I forgot to mention at the beginning of your reading, this can totally be about anyone. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be anyone that you're wondering what's going on, and so take the messages as they apply. But if this is romantic, it just feels like you're going to have a hard time, or you've had a hard time taking this out of just the flirty, the hookup, or just the surface level. Because it seems like that's where maybe there's also ignoring red flags. That's where things have kind of stayed at. And if that's the case, it's like one of you, I mean, maybe both, but again, communication seems to be an issue here. Maybe you feel like when you hear from them, it's just going to be for fun, or, it's let's go out, have a good time, or let's get together. Let's ignore the problems. That could also be it. Let's ignore the big stuff. I do feel like there's something heavy here. I can't put my finger on it. Some kind of heavy past energy. Tell me about the Two of Cups and the Death card, please. We have Sagittarius, heavy on the Scorpio. We also have the Devil. So all three of those signs, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Sagittarius, they're kind of around the same time of year, which is, end of year / New Year's. Maybe there's something significant about that. Tell me about the Two of Cups with the Death card. So someone here just wants to say, fuck it. The energy is like, fuck it. Let's just get together. Let's take a load off, perhaps. Let's have a good time. I'm done with whatever's been going on. Now, maybe that's the energy that you have with this person is that it is someone that you could let loose with and it's not serious. All right, tell me about the Four Swords in reverse with the Nine of Swords. Knight of Cups. Yeah, okay, so if this isn't you and this is them, it's almost like they just want to romance and charm you. And let's focus on the good stuff. Let's focus on the fun. We already talked about that, but I guess the reason I keep kind of bringing it up is because I can't tell if it's an elephant in the room over here or there's just some kind of past energy or past behavior. And maybe you already know this. You already know this about this person. You know that you could have fun with them. You know that, the hookup is good or, whatever. You have a good time, but then there's also a part of you that knows that maybe there's some kind of toxic pattern or energy that needs to be dropped or needs to be let go of. Again, there seems to be awareness of this. It doesn't seem like there's any, um, yeah, like it's any secret if this is resonating. So there's a focus here on wanting to connect. I am getting, because of the Page of Wands and the Knight of Cups, like definitely, and the Two of Cups, definitely romantic. It doesn't have to be. This could be like a best friend that you have a lot of fun with. That Nine of Swords, maybe someone feels stuck in their circumstances, like they want to have fun, they want to get together, but they can't. Maybe it's because of work, money, schedule, something like that. Now, if this is romantic, let's see why the Nine of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. Maybe you're nervous to see them or you're like anticipating. Messages for my group number 2s, please. Why the Nine of Swords? Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, so maybe you're feeling like this because you low-key feel like it's not going to go anywhere or it's not moving forward. I'm mostly talking to those of you that this is romantic. All right, tell me about the Devil that needs to be dropped before we move on. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me about that Devil in reverse. Page of Cups. An apology. Hanging back. Four Cups in reverse. I'm sorry I ignored you, possibly. Yeah, there could be an apology here that someone wants to pop in. That could be why they're nervous. They could feel like you're ignoring them. This is someone that's waiting for the perfect timing, or there's something here we're waiting for the perfect time. Yeah, it's almost like they're determined, but they're not communicating this. Or you're not. Eight of Wands. I think you're going to be hearing from them soon. Or there's some kind of communication happening. All right. I see messaging. Playful. But I also feel miscommunication. So if you are making plans with them, be specific because it feels like there's a lot of room for things to fall through the cracks. All right, my group number 2s. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. The person that's on their mind. What's next, please? What's next between them? What's going to happen next between my group number 2s and this person on their mind? What's going to happen next? Thank you, Spirit. What's going to happen next between my group number 2s and this person on their mind? What can we know? What can you tell us? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 2s, please. What's next between them and this person on their mind? What can we know? What can you tell us? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 2s, please. What's next? All right, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Two of Wands in reverse. What's next between my group number 2s and this person on their mind? All right, so I am seeing that someone is focused on work here through Leo season, possibly with that Sun in reverse. High Priestess, it's like you feel it coming or you feel this, you feel them coming back around or you just kind of have a feeling. I don't think you guys are talking. I feel like it's either just a gut feeling you have or call it telepathy. I don't know. I kind of feel if you have a communication issue with this person, or if there's an issue with communication, the way we talked about earlier, it feels like that's keeping things from moving forward. We have a Queen of Cups here and a King of Pentacles. Tell me about the Queen of Cups, please. What's next between my group number twos and this person? Seven of Swords in reverse. So you're, one of you is like open and honest of, I understand, it's all good with me. You know, I get it. I know you have a lot on your plate. It's like there's a lot of understanding. Why the Two of Wands? But it also comes with honesty. So I can't tell if this is you just honestly admitting to yourself like that how you feel, and that's just kind of, you know, where you're at emotionally. Because we do have a lot of silence here. So I don't know if there is communication between you guys. So we're just going to kind of leave that at that. We have Five of Pentacles. So there's a lack of, again, if you guys, if this is resonating to the point or when I said like it's keeping things from moving forward, let's touch on that again because it's coming up again with this Five of Pentacles and this Two of Wands in reverse. No one is making a move. No one's making plans. No one's making a choice. No one's doing anything different, which is fine. You don't have to. But in the upcoming weeks, from whenever you watch this reading, it does leave you in a Five of Pentacles because it feels like we miss the person or we miss each other. Or we feel lonely. We might even feel left out. But at the same time, we're not really making a choice to do anything about it. Tell me about the Temperance, please. Keep in mind when we're looking into what's next between you and this person, we are looking into the next energy cycle. And to me, when I think of the next energy cycle, it's usually no less than like 6 weeks, you know, before things cycle through. So just keep that in mind. We're not looking into definitively what's going to happen between you and them, just what's going to happen next. I see, and the reason I say that is because I see a lot of patience. I see a lot of kind of surrender, and I see you not trying to be worried or concerned. Again, we are focused on our money. We're focused on our career. This person could be focused on their business, their priorities, whatever that is. You could be as well. So we're not making time for love, or we're not making the time to make plans. We're not really going above and beyond. Which you don't have to, but in case you were wondering if that energy is going to break in the next few weeks, it doesn't feel like it is just yet. I am sensing if you do talk to this person, I wouldn't be surprised if messages fall off. I am getting a lot of silence, but just because there's silence, it doesn't mean that there isn't an energetic cord or connection between you guys. Someone here could purposely be ignoring, you know, their phone or watching online, something like that. And the reason I say that is because we have Judgment in reverse and with this Page of Swords in reverse. So it's like we're ignoring something, or we're just kind of, yeah. It feels like we're focused on our real world and it's not in front of a screen, you know. So it doesn't feel like there's too much going on with that. All right, thank you, Spirit. What else, please? Tell me about this Queen of Cups with the Seven of Swords in reverse. What is this Queen admitting to herself? She feels better. Okay, so it feels like you're feeling better. You know, you're not worried about this. You're good. What will come will come. What will be will be. And in the next few weeks, that's still the energy you're carrying forward. Tell me about the Two of Wands in reverse and the Five of Pentacles, the Strength in reverse, the Queen of Coins. Yeah, there's a focus here. So, something might actually push you or force you to take your attention off of this person as well. You guys may both be kind of almost mirroring each other in the same boat, that you guys are both focused on the same things. I am getting strong Leo energy. This is a side note to some of you. You guys may be in a situation where you need to focus on saving money, making more money, or doing something to get you out of a pinch. You could have a unexpected bill. Something could unexpectedly come up in your home. I'm not saying it's a for sure. For some of you, it's a car. For some of you, you're going to be spending money on a car. For some of you, if you have travel plans, there could be something unexpected. So this is a little bit of a you guys know I never throw these in. This is a little bit of a heads up for you. Take care of your money, your car. If you know something's an issue, deal with it earlier than later. Because if you do it later, you may be left without choices, or you may be left stranded, meaning, again, no choices, or you're actually stranded somewhere. So that's going to take your attention away from this person. And honestly, it feels like it's kind of a good thing. Now, this could even mean that at work, you guys may be in a situation where you're don't have enough support, or you're just handling business. It feels like you're handling something. That doesn't mean you're not thinking of them, or you don't miss them, or they're not stealing your energy. They do, but they're not having a big impact on you. There's other outside stuff that is taking priority. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else, please? What's next between them? Thank you. A focus on the pentacles. We have death in reverse. We have the 10 of pentacles and the 4 points. So someone here is really set on making a dream, a wish, a goal come true. Maybe someone here really wants to buy a home, or they're starting a business. There is some kind of financial either pinch or something like that that's coming up, that someone maybe has a new fresh idea as to what they can do to like cultivate more. I am getting that they're, you guys, it's interesting because here's the thing. I think you and this person are kind of doing the same, or if not the same, kind of similar, but just not together, um, meaning you guys are both dedicated to whatever it is you're doing. If there is communication between you and this person, I am going to say it again, there's big room for miscommunication. The other thing I'm going to say is I believe, friends, I believe we are due for another Mercury retrograde. And if my calculations are calculating, I believe it is during Leo season. So just keep that in mind, that we're going to be dealing with that already. Cherry on top. All right, let's get some advice and guidance for you in case you need it, my group number twos, and then we'll close out your reading with some messages from the Oracle cards. All right, thank you, Spirit. What's my group number two's advice and guidance when it comes to this person on their mind and what's next? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. Can we get some advice and guidance for my group number twos when it comes to this person on their mind? What do they need to know? What can you tell us? What's the best advice and guidance for them? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos. Interesting. Okay, so it just literally depends on who this is. And the reason I say interesting is because you guys know that I am never one to encourage you to reach out first. You guys asked me, should I reach out? And I literally have to stop myself from saying, fuck no. Unless you owe someone an apology, or unless you're in a situation. And the reason I say that is because most of the time when you guys are asking, you're asking about someone that you may already be overgiving to, so only you'll know your situation. The advice I'm about to give, this is saying, like, for some of you, use your own discernment if this is for you or not. But there is a feeling here where a little bit more effort into communication, a little bit more vulnerability, or letting go of something in the past, some kind of resentment, something that already happened, putting an end to this conflict is going to bring resolution, or it's going to help you guys get to a happier place when it comes to this. This is asking you to get out of your comfort zone and take a chance. Again, you guys know that it's up to you. Yours, your discernment. Now, let's flip the script as well, because this could be saying that this is maybe what's coming up on their side, is that someone is going to require to step out of their vulnerability and let something go. And now maybe it's not even like the biggest vulnerable situation, but sometimes even being the first person to reach out feels like big and scary enough. And so there's something here about someone going for it and taking the chance. Tell me about the Page of Swords upright, please. Thank you, Spirit. What's my group number two's advice and guidance? Hermit. All right. Why the Five of Cups in reverse? Okay, this makes sense. This makes sense. So let's flip it, okay? Let's move. I really don't think that most of you are the ones that are going to be reaching out. And now I see why I feel that. So this is also saying you, that four of coins in reverse, you letting go of either the idea of this or the control, and kind of letting them be the ones that take up that pinnacle, that take up this opportunity. Now, if you're the one that's going to be reaching out, whatever it is, you got to think about what it is you want to say. You got to reflect on it, and you got to really kind of think about what it is that you want here, why you felt the way you did. It's almost like we also have to think about how we're communicating, because again, your reading was kind of full of messages about how there's an issue with communication. There's something about your dynamic with this person that that just could naturally be the way that you guys are, that there is times when we misunderstand each other, or one of us isn't the greatest or the best at communicating in the same way that the other is used to, and that could be kind of an uncomfortable thing to kind of work through. Now, there's also those of you that if you know that it's on this person to reach out, if you know that it's on them to come in, and if that is an apology, then there's a sense here of you just kind of sitting back, and you kind of not allowing this, like letting go of whatever happened. And if you want to give them an opportunity to come back in, it's like it's kind of on them. It's like whatever happened, whatever they did, it is going to require, either forgiving and forgetting, or talking about it in order to clear it up and work it through. Because maybe you felt like this person was selfish, but in reality, maybe they weren't vulnerable enough to tell you that they were actually having some kind of issue, financially or in their life, or something that was keeping them from being able to, you know, be there. I don't know. There's something here, right, that I think can be cleared up. Okay. Now, you guys have a big soft spot for each other. I do think you guys are going to be able to work through whatever this is. Now, if this is a person that they're not good, or they haven't treated you the best in the past, we're not tapping into that. We're tapping into what's next between you. And what I see here is that you guys have a bond. You guys get along well. You guys could have a lot of memories together, or just like making memories every time you hang out. And I see you guys being able to get there, but it does require one of you to take the leap. It takes one of you to do the thing. Um, all right. And until then, it doesn't feel like things are really kind of moving forward. So again, if you're the one that owes the apology, then you know which side you're on. But if it's this person, then there's nothing really for you to do other than just kind of let it go. Work on letting it go, right? I know, easier said than done. I know. All right. All right, bitches, let's go. Oh, I had someone leave. They don't want to be called a bitch. So it's like, don't worry, bitch. I'm not talking to you. Don't worry. Trust me, that's not for everyone, but those that know. My group number twos, we are who we are, and I am who I am. And yeah, that's just how it is. Listen, let's see what you got. Look at how you got these two yellows: caution and determination. Okay. We have fear, growth, creativity, stop. So, maybe the situation has been stop and go. Someone here is definitely the money thing, right? With that growth and determination and creativity. Someone here could literally make money from their creativity, or they have like ideas. Maybe they're a boss, or building a business, or just building something. But there's a lot of fear keeping things from progressing here. And one of you, I don't know which one it is, one of you is, if one of you breaks the, I don't know if it's a pattern, or steps outside of your comfort zone, you guys will be able to have a resolution here. You'll be able to get together, have fun, catch up, get on better terms. It's going to feel better. Thank you, Spirit. What else, please? Closing messages for my group number 2s. We have let them keep sleeping on you. That's how you could feel for sure. You know, if this is someone that you're already done and over with, then you know you did what you could and the ball is in their court. If that's even an option anymore, right? We have incoming messages. Again, there is something here about messages, messaging, something that happened perhaps, a different approach. We have creepy crawlers, break out the raid. And I always, that says real mold, but it reminds me of Moldavite. So big changes here. Maybe this person, I don't know, for interesting for some, I just heard catalyst. Maybe this person was a catalyst for some of you for change. Or maybe this is one of those connections that you're meant to kind of trigger each other to do different, grow, right? Growth, mature in communication, step up, you know, and as uncomfortable as it is, maybe you feel like you've done your part and this person hasn't, or maybe you're still being triggered as well. And then we have Simon Says, trust the universe. So this could be, again, a situation where you're just like, you know what, whatever happens is going to happen. I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to let the universe do its own thing. And especially for those of you that it's this person that needs to come to you. I feel like that's the energy that you might be in. Let's see if there's anything else. This person could trigger past like childhood things, especially let them keep sleeping on you, fear, stop, and caution. So yeah, there's triggering here that's going on as well. But because there is triggering, it's important to acknowledge it and consciously choose to approach it differently. All right, my group number 2s, that is what I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number 3s. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into the person on your mind and what's next between you. Keep in mind, this reading can be about anyone. It doesn't have to be romantic, so just take the messages as they apply. We are going to begin this reading by looking into your current energies and seeing what's going on between you. That should help you connect to this group. And then we'll be asking the question, what's next? And we'll also be getting some advice and guidance for you, my group number 3s. You guys know what's up. It's a collective reading on YouTube. I tell you all the time. So only take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. If I happen to pick up energy on someone you weren't intending to hear about, all you have to do is click off the reading because it just means it's not for you. All right. My group number 3s, babies. Thank you for joining me. Now get a little mental picture of your person that you are coming to this reading for. And let's begin. Let's tap in. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number 3s. My group number 3s, please, this person on their mind, the person that they're coming to this reading for. What can we know? What can you tell us? What's the current energy between them and this person on their mind? What can we know? What can you tell us? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 3s, please. Messages for my group number 3s. What's the current energy between them and this person on their mind? How will they know this reading is for them? Thank you, Spirit. Wow. All right, we have King of Cups in reverse. So no love, no emotion. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 3s, please. What's the energy and vibe between them and this person? Interesting. Okay, off the bat, I kind of feel if you are in not talking to this person or if they've been quiet or keeping to themselves, maybe they're working on their success, but for some of you, I kind of feel like they're trying to manipulate conversation or communication with you. This hermit tells me, I don't know, I don't feel like a lot of you are talking, but we'll see. Maybe someone's been reflecting. You've been reflecting on this. They have. Thank you, Spirit. We have Virgo and Pisces, Scorpio and Cancer coming through. Messages for my group number 3s. What's the current energy? Well, someone wants to communicate. So this person's ignoring their feelings, or they're ignoring you, or they're rejecting, or they feel rejected. So oh, I don't know why, you guys. When I tell you that this little King of Cups in reverse with the Six of Wands and now this Four of Cups, it's giving like almost like an adult child, or there's some kind of, I can't tell if it's a tantrum or some kind of, I'm getting like literally arms crossed, stomping. Well, I don't want it anymore. Well, I don't want it. Interesting. Let's see. Maybe it's because they did feel rejected by the Empress, or I don't know. Why the Six of Wands? Someone here is like holding their head up high and trying to avoid conflict or drama. This person avoids conflict, so they are trying to get your attention. They're moving things forward, or they want things to move forward. I am getting heavy water sign energy. It doesn't have to be, but this tells me that there's emotions at play, and there's things that we're hiding or not admitting to, or we're letting our emotions kind of run the show, which explains this. I'm sorry, for lack of better words, someone's like man-child energy. All right, tell me about the Hermit. It doesn't have to be a man, by the way. This isn't the first time that you guys go silent, or that we're in this pattern, this energy, or it's just like more of the same, more of the same, more of the same. It just feels like rinse and repeat, but the rinse and repeat is in the same dirty water is what it feels like. If that's the mental picture that came through. Literally, they showed me like white clothes going into like a washer, but the water in there is it's already been used, it's dirty, and that's kind of what it feels like. It feels like we're just rinsing and repeating. Someone's very conflicted over communicating, over breaking silence, so then they just kind of look at this whole thing right here is feeding off of each other, these 6 cards. Because it makes me feel like it's a cycle, it's a repetitive cycle to some degree. Um, there's pride in the way, yes, but there's other things as well. So, you know what? I'm just going to stay quiet. I'm just going to keep to myself. I'm just going to, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. It's better this way. And then they kind of revert back, or someone reverts back to, let me revisit this. I really want to talk to them. I want to see where this goes. I don't know. I want to push things forward, but I'm not sure. I'm just going to sit here and think about what's happened, what's happening, coulda, woulda, shoulda's, and then, we end up again in the same cycle. Someone here is used to getting attention, or if it's not that, it's maybe they're focused on their success or how they look to the community or to other people. Why the Empress? The Three of Swords in reverse. So the Empress is healing. So you're good on your own, or one of you is. You can flip the roles. One of you is purposely emotionally shut off in a tantrum. From what I'm pegging it a tantrum. It doesn't have to be, but it kind of feels like womp womp energy, right? And then the Empress over here is focused on themselves. Tell me about this King of Cups in reverse with the Four of Cups. Someone feels like just almost like apathy set in. Tell me more. Yeah, they're undecisive. They might know this about themselves. They've realized something and they don't really know what to do, so they just shut down. This person's low key. You made them feel some kind of way that they don't like. And deep down, they don't want it to be this way, but their pride is in the way. Also, fear of rejection. So that's why they could be trying to manipulate in some way. Now, when I say manipulate, it could be like emotionally manipulate. They could be dropping hints or saying or doing things or posting things that maybe signal to them having a hard time, or they could be trying to, they kind of, maybe there's little like hints that they're struggling in some way, or I don't know. It's almost like they're hoping that you're like, oh my gosh, are you okay? What's been going on? Oh my gosh, do you need anything? Because the Empress, she's got it, right? She's down for her people. She makes people feel better. She offers stability, loyalty, all the good things that we want in life. Um, while this other person is almost, mm, I don't know if it's afraid to approach. I don't think they'd call it that, but they're afraid to approach. All right, tell me about this high priestess. Now, I'm not saying that they don't want to resolve conflict with you, but I am telling you that they don't have the balls to do it up front. At least not right now. Or the ovaries, whatever body part gives someone strength. Tell me about this. Why the high priestess in reverse with the, yeah, because they want to come back together. They're not happy, but at the same time, they're like, but I got to be the strong one. I'm this, or I want group 3 to see me as this big boss, as this CEO to my own life. Um, they're not happy. This person's not happy. Oh, this person. Oh, be careful. Not the King of Cups in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse. This person uses, I hate to tell you, but you got to know this about this person, because they're going to have to grow out of it if they have a place in your life. This person uses emotional manipulation. They pull at your heartstrings. I'm not saying that that makes them a bad person, but I am saying that that makes it to where you have to see them for who they are and not fall for their shit. This person, they know this about themselves and they just can't help it. Um, at least not in this moment. So they put this armor on. They put the Emperor. They put that on. And they're like, no, I don't need that. I don't want anything. I don't need that. But then at the end of the day, it's, oh, look we're just talking about the repeating pattern. Okay. Does this sound familiar, guys? Interesting. Emperor and Empress. So you guys could be a beautiful match, right? If it wasn't for this person's issue with avoidance that keeps them from making a move or doing different. Tell me about the Hermit and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This isn't the first time. Okay, so during this period or whatever's going on, there's been epiphanies, or there's been ideas as to what kind of work would need to be needed in order to build something together or come together. There's a feeling here of needing to let go of control, or feeling to let go or to be a little more vulnerable. This could also be what stops this person, is because I couldn't even talk. That was so weird. You, because I was going to say at the same time, you hold them or held them accountable, or they know that to be involved with you to some degree, to whatever degree, they know what that would take. And this Emperor doesn't do well with vulnerability or maybe letting go of control. This is someone who is very controlling. That's why, in love, it's almost like, can you control love? No, you cannot, right? You can't. You can't control a person, and it's, problematic, obviously, lessons and stuff that some people have to go through in regards to that. But this person isn't used to not being in control, and there's something about you that they have to put up strong face because they don't like what that feels like. So they feel a lot of passion for you, or there's a lot of passion between you guys. This is why they're like, what do I do? What do I say? How do I come back? How do I return? Um, you know, how do I do this without fully having to be vulnerable? All right, tell me about the Empress. Last one before we move on. Thank you, Spirit. what's currently going on here. Tell me about the Empress and the Three of Swords. The Lovers in reverse. So you chose something else outside of them. Yeah, you chose yourself. You could have love for this person, but you also see that they need to grow, or you could understand their circumstances, but you also see I think you're okay. Here's the thing. It's beautiful because you have empathy. This person has apathy and you have empathy. Your empathy allows you to see that this person isn't in alignment with themselves. You understand what they're doing and you maybe understand their mentality to some degree, and you understand what they're pouring into, but at the same time you're aware that it is either not in alignment with you, it's not for you, or there's some kind of surrender. This could also be telling me that you're choosing something else as well, which is like you could be pouring your heart into your business or your career or something like that. It does feel material based over here as to what someone is focused on, um, but it doesn't feel in alignment. It feels like there's understanding, but it's not there yet. So there is a Ten of Swords and an Ace of Cups in reverse and a Queen of Swords showing up. So you could have put your boundary down with this person. There could have been some kind of painful ending. Maybe this is someone that you wouldn't mind if they grew, if they showed up in the right way, that you wouldn't mind them coming around. Because obviously, I feel like you guys see each other for being the Emperor and the Empress, but there's a lot of kind of stuff, right? That's between that and now the reality. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see if that sounds like you, my group number threes. Let's see. I almost can't even pick up these cards. All right, let's see what's next for you. Thank you, Spirit. What's next between this person that's on my group number three's mind and my group number threes? What's next between them? Thank you, Spirit. What can we know? What can you tell us? What's next between my group number threes and this person on their mind? What can we know? What can you tell us? What's next between my group number threes and this person on their mind? What can we know? What can you tell us? What's next between them? So when we're asking what's next, guys, I also want to say we're looking into like the next few weeks, the next energy cycle. So to me, that's usually like 6 weeks or so. So just keep that in mind. We're not looking at a definitive answer as to what's going to happen between you guys. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes, please. What's next between them and this person? So it seems like there's still more of the same. Someone here is either overworking or like putting all of their focus on this Ten of Pentacles, the career, the home, whatever that is. I'm getting a lot of material focus. We did mention that earlier. What's next between my group number threes and this person? What's next between them? It's interesting because look how this King of Swords is upright. It's like they're thinking of long term. Depending on who this is, they could be thinking about long term with you. That's not going to be an official checkpoint, but just check yourself. This person could be thinking about what they think about love and relationships and partnership for the long term. And they have a hard time kind of picturing that or imagining that, not because it's you, but because of how they view long-term commitment or relationships or partnerships. There's something here that this person, it has like a stain on it. There's some kind of stain that's been left on this person's maybe soul or spirit when it comes to love and relationships. And even though they do feel this and they do think about it, it's weighing very heavily on them because they think of every reason why it couldn't be or what could go wrong. It's very hard for this person to think of what if it works out perfectly? What if this is the person I'm meant to be with? What if this is the one I've been waiting for? What if this is my perfect business partner? If this isn't, romantic, like I said, it doesn't have to be. But the idea of that is really weighing on them. And this person feels like they have to stay very black and white about this. They have to be very What is that? Like in their mind, right? Um, Analytical. Aquarius, Libra, heavy on the Libra, and Gemini. We also have Leo. Thank you, Spirit. Why the Justice in reverse? What's next between my group number threes and this person on their mind? Why the Justice in reverse? The Fool in reverse. So yeah, we're having a hard time coming together or making plans or reconciling or having a resolution in the next few weeks. The idea of communicating, it feels like a heavy burden. Maybe that's because of what do I say? Will they respond? I don't even know what I want. I don't know. It's weighing heavily on their mind, the idea of communicating. Now, maybe someone is also traveling a lot for work, and that's adding a burden to their plate. And that's also what's going to be affecting what's next between you guys in the next few weeks, because there is an imbalance here that is keeping things from coming together. The imbalance could be because we're overworking or we're overthinking or something's lopsided. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles. What's next between my group number threes and this person? All right, why the King of Swords? So there's a lot of regret and sadness over this connection. The bond is still there. The energetic tie is still there, but this person feels like they have to shut off love or they've gone cold. And there's guilt or sadness over this, but it's kind of what they're doing. I mean, we're talking about the person that we just talked about in the first part of your reading. So this shouldn't be shocking. This person is working towards some kind of long-term goal. There, again, money is coming through or work is coming through. This person has a vision for their future, and that's kind of what's keeping them going. And in that vision right now, there is no relationship. There is nothing that they feel, maybe they feel like it's not the time or it's not going to work out. I don't know. It's going to be different for everyone, but this person is emotionally closed off. You guys are thinking of each other. We are thinking of the day we see each other again or reunion or thinking back to memories from the past, but there's a lot of sadness that kind of gets triggered with that. And then this person reverts back to their kind of cold demeanor. Um, we have the Four of Pentacles. So holding on to this tightly, this person does feel possessive over you or your energy to some degree, and maybe it's vice versa as well. You guys both seem like you're holding on to this, but this person, more so than anything, that's how they approach life in general. Just imagine if that's how they hold on to the energy with you. They're holding on to control in a lot of different ways, and they're not budging. They're not going to be budging in the next few weeks. They might miss you, they might think about you, they might reminisce, but they're keeping it to themselves. They're keeping it close to their chest. They could, if you guys talk, there could be some messaging, but it doesn't feel like it's very free. It's not, meaning it's not long conversation. It might be short. They might be going back to look at past conversations if, they exist somewhere, their phone, going back and reading or looking at pictures or going back and thinking. I definitely think that they're holding on to something that was said, or they have some private pictures of you or something like that. So when they think of you and this connection, they feel like they need to put their head like first, or they need to keep their head in the game. Maybe, I don't know. They got to stay focused on their goal, and they're saying, um, I can't do love now. I was going to say I can't right now. So for some of you, it is right now. Meaning, maybe the circumstances will change in the future. We're not looking into that at this moment. All right, let's see. What else? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes, please. What's next between them and this person on their mind? What's next between them? What else can we know? What can you tell us? We have Judgment and Three of Cups. So there is a feeling of getting together because things aren't over yet. But maybe you get kind of in your feels or at the thought of nothing moving forward or how long it's been or what's been going on. Again, I don't know who this person is to you. And, so depending on who they are, that I'm never going to tell you to wait. But some of you, it does feel like this person has the intention of approaching this differently, but for now, and what I mean differently, it's by more softer with you, more softening up to this, more coming together, reuniting, revisiting, catching up, spending time together. But for now, they're not. And for others of you, yeah, no, we're just going to leave that there because when I was going to start talking, it kind of went away. You guys are cold towards each other in the next few weeks. You might be looking the other way, you guys are both kind of feeling the same as what I'm feeling about this connection, where there's almost like a dull ache. Tell me, someone here is spending their time and energy manifesting some dreams into reality. Someone here is focusing on their healing, maybe speaking words out loud, manifesting or affirmation, something like that. I do see that there is a communication that is going to happen eventually that's going to help clear things up. Someone here is worried. Yeah, it's like this connection or whatever's going on between you, it triggers someone's anxiety because it's almost like they run out of patience or they need to be patient and they can't be. So that could be you and this person. There could definitely be similarities. My group number 3s. All right, so that's what's next is in a 5D way. I feel like there's a lot going on, but in a 3D way, I don't think there's much going on, but I don't know. You guys will have to let me know. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get some advice and guidance for you, my group number 3s. Advice and guidance for my group number 3s, please, Spirit. What do they need to know? What can you tell us? What's their best advice in this situation? Thank you, Spirit. Advice and guidance, please, for my group number 3s. What's their advice and guidance? Thank you, Spirit. Advice and guidance. We have the Emperor in reverse. This person could be, they could be having some kind of money issue, or they're just not free. They're not free to do much. Tell me more. Advice and guidance for my group number 3s. Advice and guidance when it comes to this situation. What is going on here? This person feels this person could have gone through a big change, or someone went through a big change, or there was a big change in the circumstances between you and them. Maybe all of the above, but someone here feels disempowered, or maybe it was like a blow to their ego, or it was like a wake up call of some sort where they had been ignoring something about themselves. Maybe they needed to grow up in some kind of way, or maybe this person, again, it could be money. It could have been a big event in their life that kind of messed with their finances. And that's why now they're having to kind of dive in and only have work, or only have kind of energy for that, for their work. There is something kind of aggressive about this person. I don't know, maybe they have like they're a Mars person or fiery, or I mean, they could even be into, I don't know, loud things, sports, I don't know, something like that. Because when this person puts their mind to things, they can make it happen, but it's like they need to put in the effort. Why the Emperor in reverse? This person, I'm not going to lie, they're kind of coming off as moody. This person is hiding something. They're hiding their vulnerability. This person, they did take a hit in some way. This person's more hurt than they let on, so they definitely put it on freaking, literally like one of the night suits, the shining ones, but they're a little, not really sparkly. You know what I mean. They got their armor on. Messages for my group. This person, my group number 3, is this person wasn't upfront with you, or Yeah, there's something here that you don't know that they're going through. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This person loses their patience. They're kind of spontaneous and sometimes they don't think things through. So you have to, I mean, maybe you already know that about them. It's almost like the thing that attracts you to them is also the thing that makes you want to, hmm, just wipe them off the face of your existence. I'm not going to say the planet, but hey, your existence. Like, let me just forget this. Let me, I don't know, because I kind of feel like they're kind of frustrating. But again, they're coming off as being this. Look at the Seven of Wands with the Temperance in reversed. Yeah, it's like they lose their patience and they kind of, I don't know. I don't know, you guys. Your advice is kind of all over the place. I would just say sit back, let them do their thing. Um, this person, they haven't admitted to themselves certain things. Let's see what this is. Tell me about the Emperor in reverse with the Seven of Swords. And what I mean by they haven't admitted to themselves, it's almost like I feel like they haven't admitted to themselves how they feel because they've kind of shut that off. Remember, this person hasn't let something go. So if you think they've let you go, they haven't. If it's a past energy or something that happened in their past, a past relationship, they haven't let it go. This person, they don't trust love or they hide how they truly feel. There's an issue there with them and it's very strong. One more, please. What else can we know? They could even be hiding the fact that they miss you or they feel like this. It's almost like they're afraid to look vulnerable by admitting that they are hurt or they had feelings or how they feel. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles in reverse with the Lovers. Advice for my group number threes. Oh, shit. We have Judgment and Three of Swords in reverse. So I do feel like you guys are both individually focused on things that are helping your immediate circumstances, whether that's self-care or focus into your money, saving money. I feel like you guys are both kind of doing that. This person though, it's like I said, they're not opening up. They're afraid to kind of admit certain things. Tell me about the Four of Cups in reverse with the Chariot, the Strength card. We have Cancer and Leo coming through, so there could be something this is the current energy right now if you're watching when this posts. Tell me about the Magician in reverse with the Two of Cups in reverse. This person might be tied up in a partnership that is draining them or manipulating them. I don't know. There's something here that I feel they're partaking in that they're not putting the work in. It's almost like I can't tell if they're just out of stubbornness continuing to do things the same way over and over or what that is. But I do feel like there's an energy of being powerless against a connection and things aren't really working. Um, we have a Tower, a Three of Cups, and a Nine of Cups. And this is coming up as part of your advice, but I also kind of feel like it's being predictive where this person, they're going to, again, we're talking about someone that doesn't think things through. They don't plan things out. They don't think of consequences to their own actions, perhaps. And for some of you, I do think they might be springing some kind of message or some kind of, hey, are you around? Let's get together. Maybe that's what they're hoping for. I don't know. There's something here about unexpected reunion, but that gets someone very frustrated. And this could be you, where when you hear from them, maybe you know that they are still the same or haven't done the work or they approach you in the same manner. There's just something here where it's like you're on to them. And that leaves someone feeling defensive. Now, this could also be that maybe you said something, or they, I don't know, they saw something. This person could be making up scenarios in their head. I mean, I guess we all do, right? But I am seeing that there's frustration over a lack of communication or communication that is had, and it gets you more frustrated than anything. There is wishing of coming back together, but there's unsure of how we make that happen or how that would happen right now. So in the next few weeks, I kind of feel, again, it's just more of the same. Lots of 3D or lots of 5D action, lots of 3D kind of stagnancy. All right. Like I said, this is just in the next few weeks, not definitive. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes, please. Messages for my group number threes. What do they need to know? Thank you, Spirit. We have peace. So you've made peace with the situation. It's good to check in and see if they've changed. No, they have not. We have cleanse. They're just not there yet. We will keep praying for them that they ascend so we can get different stories in these readings. We have death. We have reflection. So that could be what you're feeling right now. We're going to leave that there because look at all those colors. We had sadness at the bottom of the deck, but it was in reverse because I think it's part of the reflecting. I think this is talking about you finding peace, letting this go for now, or allowing this chapter to close out, allowing this person to kind of get through their bullshit or do whatever it is that they got to do, if they even do it. But at the same time, you're not kind of putting all your eggs in their basket, or you're not sitting around waiting for them. I do think that this connection, the situation, this person, they have made you reflect a lot about life, about things, which hasn't necessarily been a bad thing. Maybe even if the experience hasn't been the most pleasant, maybe the things that you've learned about yourself, that you've reflected on, or that you've kind of realized have been very critical to your growth, your peace. Yeah. Oh, that was fast. All right. You have hella options, like hella. So you guys know, you guys could have options, or maybe you feel like this person does. Maybe they feel that way about you. We have chiclets, tiny size. Talk about short-lived. Sick of this cycle yet? And okay, big baller. So yeah, someone is focused on their money. And then we have like peas and carrots, because when you guys come together, it feels like it's all good. But maybe the good times are short-lived, or they have been short-lived. Because there has been some kind of repeating cycle. This person kind of has to get tired of their own shit. Before they're ready to step out of that. All right, my group number threes, that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you the next one. Thanks, guys.